this... Oh, okay, there it goes. Alright, and then... just lower the volume just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Right there. Alright. Hi, everyone. How's it going? How's everybody's Sunday going? Hopefully everybody is relaxing, getting an ample amount of rest, and is ready to tackle the week. Hopefully everybody had a good Halloween and is getting ready for a good Thanksgiving. Alright, so schedule for today as far as games go. Now, a new addition for the stream will be Slay the Spire. After that, I'm going to be playing Cult of the Lamb for after the first 2-hour mark. And then, to end off stream, we'll be playing more Zoocosis. So yeah, with that being said, grab yourselves something to drink, grab yourselves something to eat, make yourselves comfortable, and I hope you all enjoy the stream. Let us begin. Now, Slay the Spire. From what I read, it is a Rogue-Lite deck building game, where you're playing with cards, basically, but it's Rogue-Lite. For those of you who played Inscryption, I think, is what it compares to. This is older than Inscryption, from my understanding. But yeah, from the looks of it, I guess you're climbing up the tower while collecting cards. That's at least what I gather from looking at like the Steam page, as well as a couple bits and pieces here and there. Otherwise, outside of that, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I don't know how hard or easy this game is going to be. I'm not looking to finish it at all for during this stream. This is just me testing out the waters. So yeah, without further ado, let us begin. Okay, so we'll go standard. And it looks like all the other characters are locked. Ironclad. Remaining soldier of the Ironclads. Soul to soul to harness demonic energies. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. Sure. Exordium. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's the top. I'm gonna say this one. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage, but wears off at the start of your next turn. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain some block. Okay. Looks like he's gonna do a buff. Not enough energy. Oh, that's energy. Gains 3 strength. 50% more damage from attacks for 1 turn. 3 energies it gains. Okay. We'll do defend. And the rest will just attack. If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile. Alright. Defense. And bash. Add a card to your deck. Okay. And then we'll go with... Add 2 wounds into your hand, gain 15 block. 5 block, 5 damage. 3 damage to random. I'll do Iron Wave. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels. Okay. Basically everything as far as chemicals go. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. Find some potions. Let's see. No limit to how many relics you can carry. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have 114 gold in the pouch. Metallicize. And proceed. Okay. Attacking damage rolls up, gain 5 block once per combat. I'll go with... Metallicize. And... Strike. And Iron Wave. Defend and bash. Iron Wave. Strike and strike. Regen potion. Colorless cards. 1 of 3 random colorless cards to add to your hand. Cost 0 this turn. What's this dude? Discard. Okay. I'll go Perfect Strike. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray. I'm gonna transform this card. Let's see. What is this? Exhaust your hand. Deal 7 damage for each card. Exhausted. Okay. So that's random. Bash. And slash. Alright, defend. Okay, I want to do... Iron Wave. And Fiend Fire. Inflict a powerful negative effect. Okay. Bash. And defend. One of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. End turn. Defend, and Perfected Strike. This card applies a power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of combat. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. Okay. Barricade. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Rogues found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes or within chests. I say this way. What do we got here? Inflict negative effect. Okay. Iron Wave. And Fiend Fire. Weaken and Frail. Okay. I'll go with Metallicize and Perfected Strike. Defend and attack. One less energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Blood for blood. This one. And from there... How many other rests do we have? Okay, we have plenty. I'll go with another one. Spore Cloud. And they're doing buffs. One less for each time you lose HP this combat. Metallicize. And let's bump it up with Iron Wave. And more defense. Blood for blood. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. Okay. It does have 0 on this, so I can work with this. Every turn, gain. Okay. Alright, defend. Iron Wave. And Clash. Bash and strike. Metallicize. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Draw one card, put a card from your hand onto the top of the draw pile. Exhaust. Shrug it off. Defend, Clash, and strike. Metallicize and bash. Perfected Strike, and Iron Wave. Hmm. 9 damage, put a card from your discard pile to the top of your draw pile. Headbutt. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate, large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there is more inside. Remove a card from your deck. Lose 7 HP. Pray. Someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. Okay. And then the card to remove. Yeah. Artifact. One of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Alright, defend. Shrug it off. Headbutt. And clash. Oh, these are unplayable, that's why. Dazed. Alright, Iron Wave. And Perfected Strike. Defend. Iron Wave, and Fiend Fire. There we go. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Gain 2 energy. And skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill. Exhaust it. This turn, your next attack is played twice. Double tap root beer. Metallicize. Headbutt. Perfected Strike. And Clash. Hemokinesis. Lose 2 damage, deal 15. I'll do that. And now to rest. Iron Wave. And Bash. Oh, okay. And double tap. Okay, that's what I... Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. I'll go with Shrug It Off and Bash. Blood for blood. Oh, right, I can't because I still have Barricade. Iron Wave. Hemokinesis. And Defend. Well, checkmate. Not for me on that one. Unlocked new character. The Silent. Eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Meow. Okay. At least confront the first boss. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Max HP plus 7. This one. This one. Let's see what we got here. Good to stay hydrated. Let's see here. Okay, let's see what we get here. Add 3 shivs into your hand. 4 damage. 4 damage to all enemies twice. I'll do Dagger Spray. I need an AoE. Area of effect. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain energy. I'll do poisons to stab. Hmm. 7 damage, apply 1 weak. 5 block, draw 2 cards. I'll do quick slash. On death, apply 2 vulnerable. Deals 10 damage to all enemies. Oh, that's useful. Oof. 99 vulnerable exhaust. No. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Deal 12 damage whenever you play this card Whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses. We'll do this. You find a shimmering mass light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Sure, I'll take the trade. Defend and stab plus. As you walk through the light, you notice the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot, however, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated as though you received a well-deserved slap. Oh, this... Oh, Legavalin again. Okay. We'll go with Poison Stab. Quick Slash. I want to save that. No. Neutralize. Dagger Spray. Quick Slash, Strike, and Strike. Ori Calcum. If you end your turn without block, you gain 6 block. Okay, gain 4 plated armor. Nice. And as for the card we'll add, I'll do Deadly Poison. Actually, wait, no. No, I'll go for Deadly Poison. Heal. Another boss. Oh, these artifacts again. Or sentries. Dagger Spray. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Choke you and strike you. Fingers are a little stiff. Okay, neutralize. And defend. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. Deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card. Add a copy of it into your hand. Exhaust. Endless Agony. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Oh, that's nice. I like the artwork a little bit in this game. Alright, let's see what we got here. Obtain a random... Alchemize. Obtain a random potion. Alchemize, definitely. Skill potion, Ancient Tea. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. Heal all your... Okay. Oh, it is on sale. And I'll take that too. Because it seems worth the price. Okay, let's go with Poison Stab, Strike, and, well, Strike. Deadly Poison, Dagger Spray, Endless Agony, well, that's a pretty good card. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. Unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 2 cards. I'll go with, improves block gained from cards. I'll go for Caltrops. A strange blue humanoid with a golden helm approaches you with a huge smile. Hello, friend. I am Cleric. Are you interested in my services? The creature shouts loudly. I'm gonna go with... Yes, I am. I want to heal. Warm golden light envelops your body and dissipates. The creature grins. Cleric, best healer. Have a good day. Agony. How's it going? Hope your day is going well. I'm gonna go with Alchemize. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. And I'll keep the liquid memories to myself. I'll go with Poison Stab. Strike. And end my turn. The Silent is pretty strong. I kind of like this one. Okay. Let's go with Choke. Caltrops. Oh, wow. Choose one of three random skill cards added to your hand. Yeah, can't really do that. Gain 4 block. I'll go with Deflect because it takes rest. Definitely want to fully heal. Now, what do we get here? Alright, Hexed Ghost. There's nothing here as far as what he'll do. We'll go with Slice. Flying Knee. Strike. And Survivor. Okay, here we go. Endless Agony. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block. Receiving unblocked attack damage reduces plated armor by 1. Let's see. Card I want to put back in. I'm going to go with this. And I gain 10 block from this. That's a lot of damage. Caltrops. Deflect. Defend. Alchemize. Gain 1 ritual. Gain strength at the end of your turn. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. And strike. Burn. Let's go with Choke. Deadly Poison. No, neutralize. And end turn. Six block, that's fine. I'll go with poison stab, and flying knee. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go with choke. This enemy tends to block and use a buff. Okay. Neutralize. And... deadly poison. Dagger spray. And strike. Okay. Strike. And done. Done and done. Defeat a Hexaghost. Next turn, your attack deals double damage. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. End Venom. Choose a relic. Let's see. Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Elites drop an additional relic when defeated. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Transformed cards become random cards of any rarity. I do like the drop chance for additional relics when beating elites. I'll go with the Black Star. Okay, so we're in the city. Alright, as for where I want to start... which road has the most elites? Okay, so... looks like it's the same. We're gonna start... here. Spheric Guardian. There we go. And end it. Gain 1 artifact, negates the next debuff. That's a nice one. And then the next card I want to add... Poison Stab. Well-laid plan. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Draw 1 card, discard. Yeah, this'll do. Piercing Wail. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. We'll save our money. Okay. Alchemize, Deadly Poison. Add more poison. And yeah, strike. Discard. Poison is pretty effective. Endless Agony. Caltrops. Choke. Slice. And Quick Slash. And Neutralize. Card to retain. This one. Dagger Spray. Oh, these are some good ones. Okay. Caltrops. Endless Agony to the Centurion. Neutralize. Alright, slice. Actually, no. Let's go with choke. Deflect. Slice. Poison stab. And strike. Alchemize. Quick slash. That'll do the trick. Hi, Precious. How's it going? I like how effective poison is here. And then the card I'm going to add is... Let's see. Dodge and roll. Let's keep applying poisons. Not so well. Yeah. That sucks. Not a fan of family drama, I will say. $30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns. 2 block, draw 1 card. One of 3 random cards to add to your hand. Cost 0 this turn. Tactician. Nothing to discard. Nightmare. Card to copy. Probably... Finesse. Neutralize. And end my turn. I'll go with... let's see. Caltrops. And I'm gonna discard this one. Choke. Endless Agony, obviously. And Dagger Spray. Doing alright. Who's this character? Pretty slow day, honestly. The Silent is pretty cool. The Defect. The combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. At least confront the first boss. 75 HP. I'll obviously take the HP. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'll pick... this one. At the end of turn, deal 3 damage to random enemy. Deal 8 damage to random enemy. Okay. That's interesting. Interesting. Whenever you receive unblocked attack damage, channel 1 lightning. Let's go with the static discharge. I'll go with static discharge. Two orb slots. Nah. Gain 1 block permanently. Increase this card's block by 2. I'll go with genetic algorithm. Gain 3 block. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. And I'll go hologram. Defend. Well, hopefully your day gets better, by the way. Deal 3 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Apply 1 weak. 3 damage. Deal 3 damage. Increase the damage of all claw cards by 2. I'm gonna go for the eyes. I'll go with Stack Discharge, Genetic Algorithm, and Zap. I don't know. I kind of like this. I kind of like this character. I kind of like the defect. It said 1 block permanently. I guess it's only once per turn. Or I guess it's once a turn. The turn it's used. Go for the eyes. Gain summon block, channel 2 Frost. Very unique. You find a shimmering mass slab encompassing the center of the room. Upgrade 2 random cards. Glacier +2, and then defend plus... Okay. Rest. And proceed to fight an elite. Okay. Zap and Glacier. Oh, and they... Okay. And they just give block. Okay. That's good to know. Whenever I play a skill, okay. That's a lot of damage. And dead. I'm gonna try again as this guy. That was just unlucky. Looks like I'm gonna have to play the waiting game a little bit. Self-repair. I'll take that. Gain 6 block, decrease this card's block by 1 this combat. 8 deals 8 damage, apply 2 lock on. I'll go with Glacier. Steals 15 gold whenever it attacks. Oh good, I can get it back. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I always lean towards chaos. Case in point. Slay the Spire is interesting. So you're climbing to the top, apparently. And it's a roguelite, but it's a deck building roguelite. So you have to pick your cards wisely, you gotta play your cards wisely, and you have to climb as far as you can, going about each scenario of the game as possible. I've yet to see the story factor of this game, but I can definitely see why it's fun. Snecko oil. Draw 5 cards, randomize the cost of cards in your hand. Okay. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. I'll go with Cold Snap. Let's see if I can try smithing this time. Easily. Let's upgrade this. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. If transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 max HP. No. Yeah, as you can see, it's mostly different scenarios as you're climbing the tower, or you're climbing the, I guess, the spire portion of this. It's fascinating, honestly. Ambush. Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Go for the eyes. Self-repair. And... actually, no, I can attack again. And defend. I need to avoid using dual cast. No. Two ices? Come on. I could have done better than that. Odd Mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% more attack damage rather than 50%. Vulnerable. Creatures take 50% more damage when attacked. Okay. Blizzard. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and a grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. I'll risk it. All you can find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you are still convinced there's a relic. Yes. All you can find is corroded metal. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up. After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab a hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. A kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity, which improves block gained from cards. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. Oh, a Dreamcatcher. Nice. Among the stone and boulders, you notice a intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. I'm gonna pray to it. And the card I want to remove... Get rid of dual cast. I feel like dual cast is not going to work for me. Self-repair, cold snap, and defend. Plasma. At the start of turn, gain... well, whatever that is. Gain 2. Plasma is not affected by focus. Blizzard. And strike. Oh, plasma, I guess, is energy? Hmm. Beam cell. Apply one vulnerable. I like sweeping beam. Let's see what we got here. Heat sinks. Whenever you play a power card, draw one card. Gain block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile. That's not bad. I like Orichalcum, actually. I would like to have Orichalcum. I'll go Heatsink. And proceed. Oh, I like that. Orichalcum is always a super rare mineral in any game. Kingdom Hearts for sure, I mean. You need Orichalcum for the ultimate weapon. Final Fantasy, it should be very rare too. I know a couple of mangas I read where it seems like it's the opposite, which is weird. But, yeah. But yeah, I'll happily take Orichalcum in this game because of the defense. Strength potion. Channel X Lightning. Channeling an orb puts it into your first empty slot. What's this? Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. I'll go with Tempest. A strange okay, the Cleric again. Remove a card from your deck. No, I'll take the heal. And then from here, we'll Smith. Let's see. If I had to pick. The Hirobami event quest, where you need to hunt 3 of them, is much easier with long sword instead of bow.
Finished it much quicker with longsword.
I wonder how good. I wonder what benefit you get from the quest. I'll go with this. And to the boss, which is obviously a slime boss. Alright, Chaos. Sweeping Beam. And Blizzard.
Harvest tickets.
Go with Glacier. And Cold Snap. Sweeping Beam.
Harvest tickets are used to make the pumpkin outfit back in the old world. Same pumpkin suit made from bumble pumpkins.
Yeah. What's this? Dark. At the end of turn, increase this orb's damage by 6. Deal 6 damage to enemy with lowest HP. I remember the ghost outfit. I definitely remember the ghost outfit. Gains block. Channeling an orb puts... Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I just have to let it accumulate. Oh, well, that's a no-brainer. Well, there goes the slime boss. Oh, 10 damage. Put all cost 0 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Fission. Remove all your orbs, gain 1 plasma, and draw 1 card for each orb removed. Fission. Replaces cracked core if you end... Okay. But that gives you frost. Plasma at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. I'll go with Velvet Choker. Alright, we're at the city again. I like this singular path, if I'm going to be honest. Go for the eyes. Okay, if I end without block... Okay, then strike. Shame that the lightning is random. Channel 1 Frost. Oh, cowardly, that's what it is. Unfortunate. I got too many defense cards. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay. Charge battery. Definitely Barrage. No. Snecko. Okay. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. Oh, that's what it means. I like the force field. Becoming less of a defect, huh? A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. You eye a donation box. Ritual Dagger. Deal 15 damage of Fatal. Permanently increase this card's damage by 3. I'm gonna stay in line. You decide to stay in line out of fear to see what will happen. Eventually you are face to face with the leader as a well-dressed cultist hands you an ordnate dagger like the others before you. You slash your forearm and let the blood drip into the misshapen bowl. But he's a robot. So I guess oil is dripping into the bowl or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the same substance that the automatons use in Helldivers 2. Then again, this is older than Helldivers. The cultists chant and holler for you. You chant too. Why not? Okay, here we go. Self-repair. Go for the eyes. Okay, Cold Snap. Barrage. At you. Charge battery. And turn. This one. Oh, he's a summoner. Okay. Okay. Well, that's Slay the Spire for you. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying it. And as such, this game will also go on the rotation. That'll be all for this session of the stream. And without further ado, next game.